Hi Gemini, welcome to your May reading. This is a general reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Just remember this is a general reading, so it may not apply or resonate with all aspects of your life or with all people watching. Just take what resonates, leave the rest behind. And remember that you have free will, so if it does resonate in some way and you are not pleased with the way things are going in the outcome, just remember that you have free will. You can change that at any time, okay? These little predictions are for, actions that are most likely to happen should you stay on the path that you are treading on now or walking on now. So you do have the ability to change it if you don't like what you see. So I'm going to draw 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 card spread. I'm going to do the foundation with the top deck, and then I'm going to pull some clarifiers. We'll see whatever deck pulls us. I'm going to be quiet while I pull the cards, so feel free to fast forward if you like. Okay. Thank you, God, guardian angels, spirit guides, angels and ancestors. Please bring forth messages for Gemini that will lead to their highest good. Okay, Gemini. All right. So it looks like you're coming out of recently some kind of decision that you've made, some kind of abrupt change. We'll pull some clarifiers in a little while. We'll see what we get, but there is some kind of decisive action on your part. Right now you're going through major transition. You've got the Death card in the present position. You have the Ace of Swords in the past. Sorry if I didn't pull those up. So major transition happening right now. In the near future, you find yourself going into the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands for me is a really excellent card. It says that you've been successful in something that you have been trying hard to achieve, something you've been working on for a while. And the fact that you were successful is great because you could celebrate your success, but what the Four of Wands also says is that you're not at the finish line yet, so there's still work to be done. Whatever this is, there's still work to be done. Okay, so your main advice is the Prince of Wands. This is definitely for you to move forward with passion, energy, strength. What I'm getting from that right now. In your external influences, you have the Ace of Cups. So something new coming in for you, something that you may not even be aware is coming, a new offer of love, a new offer to do something that you love, a new offer of something that is near and dear to your heart, that represents your hopes, your dreams, your wishes. Your blockages right now are the Ten of Cups. So I'm thinking your blockages are the 10 of Cups, and your final outcome is the 7 of Discs. Now the 7 of Discs in the top deck is a different card than the 7 of Discs in the traditional Rider-Waite deck. And I think that's probably why I felt the need to say, if you don't like the outcome of what I pull, you have the power to change it. What it's telling me is that your fears, so whatever fear you have of happiness, it's like a fear of success in a way. That's what this 7 of Discs is. It's 7 of Discs in the top deck is very much a fear of success. And you have to be careful, because what that card says is that your thoughts, you're thinking negative thoughts. So you're not allowing yourself to envision the possibilities. You're thinking of all the ways that it could go wrong over and over and over again. And so, you know, as we know, the universe doesn't have a sense of, I know I'm going to get flack for this, doesn't really have a sense of good versus evil in the way that we look at it. It doesn't say, when you're manifesting, it doesn't say, the universe doesn't say to you, oh, that's not a good manifestation. Instead, we're going to redirect you to this good manifestation. What it's going to say is, oh, you keep thinking this thought over and over and over again. You must want it, so we're going to give it to you. Okay, and your blockages are the 10 of Cups. It's that you can't, you need to change those thoughts around. You need to actually, like, I don't know why I'm focusing on the end so much. I guess it's we'll pull clarifiers, but I'm really feeling drawn to say this. If you need to, if you're saying something like, oh, I'm always perceived as the person that is super serious and never has fun, change that thought around, and deliberately, when that thought comes into your head, deliberately change it to, oh, I'm perceived as the person who likes to have fun, or I'm perceived as a person who is serious but also likes to have fun. Change the dialogue in your head, okay? Because if you don't, you're gonna not get what you want. And the universe right now in the external is the Ace of Cups, really trying to give you what you want. So it's really important that as you go through this major transition phase, that you keep positive about your thoughts. And I'm getting like literally, like, this section is referring to work and this section is referring to love, or something, or a project of love. But we'll pull clarifiers. Let's see what we're getting. I'm going to pull clarifiers with the Witch's Tarot, because they are kind of a more fun deck, and I felt like saying, Gemini, you need to have some fun, so let's pull the fun deck. Now, the Witch's Tarot has cute little designs, but it's a pretty serious deck. So I like using this deck occasionally, because I'm going to put the Thoth deck back. All right, let's get some clarifiers. Why the Ace of Swords? What happened in the recent past with the Ace of Swords for Gemini? Thank you, Spirit. What happened? What's the Ace of Swords all about? The Hanged Man. So nothing was moving. You made some kind of decision. Why the Hanged Man? Why the Hanged Man? What was that Ace of Swords about? Spirit, thank you, Spirit. Why the Ace of Swords? Alright, I might pull another card with another deck, but let's see. The Seven of Wands. So you had this real need recently, in the recent past. Seven of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, this has to do with work. As I was getting before, I'm kind of really feeling that. So there was some kind of delay, maybe competition for a new job, where you had to defend your position, you had to compete with others, but it looks like you You were able to turn the situation around and be decisive. Okay, why the Death card? 7 of Cups, lots of choices. This is where you find yourself now. Why the Death card, Spirit? The 4 of Cups. Interesting. All right. The 3 of Swords. Okay. So you're in this major transition right now. And I'm really getting the sense that I'm getting multiple stories. For some of you that this is referring to a relationship, you're kind of really feeling like the person that you're in a relationship with has many options, and that they're not really recognizing, they're just not recognizing your value, and you're afraid that they are going to, I don't want to necessarily say break your heart, but you're afraid that, Gemini, that, you're not going to get what you want. There's going to be some kind of external, why can't I think of the word? The word is escaping me. You're going to be rejected in some way, some kind of pain. But the 3 of Swords is not horrible. The 3 of Swords is something that, hurts temporarily, and then you're fine, and then you're better. So yeah, the 5 of Wands, there's a lot of conflict around you right now, a lot of indecisiveness, competition. So for some of you that are applying for a new job, there's a lot of competition. You're worried you're not going to get it. It's basically that simple. You're worried that you're not going to stand out from the crowd, and your skills aren't going to be appreciated. Romantically, this is referring to, how you view yourself in the relationship. You think that the other person isn't going to appreciate your talents. And you can see here on the bottom of the deck, the 9 of Swords making an appearance, saying this is all in your head. Gemini, it's all in your head. Okay, so you need to get out of that stinking thinking, that 5 of Cups feeling, because you've got those 2 cups waiting for you, and balloons waiting for you, if you can stop focusing on the negative. Okay, why the 4 of Wands? So the 4 of Wands would say to me, whatever it is that you're dealing with, you're going to succeed. You're actually going to get it. So if you're applying for a new job and you're worried you're not going to get it, the 4 of Wands says to me that you will get it. If you're applying to a school, the 4 of Wands says that you will get in. And the school, I'm getting that. So somebody just applied to a school or a program, and they're afraid they're not going to get in, and you're going to get in, okay? And that 4 of Wands makes total sense, because that says you're going to get in, but you still have work to do on the program, okay? All right, why the 4 of Wands? You'll still have to do this. You'll still have to go through college, right? So yay, you got in, but you still have those, if it's if it's an associate's degree you're looking for, you still have those 2 years. If it's a 4-year degree you're going for, you still have those 4 years that you'll have to work through, right? Okay, why the 4 of Wands? Why the 4 of Wands, Spirit? The 4 of Swords. 2 4s. Why the 4 of Wands, please? So almost the opposite, right? Almost opposite energies here. 4 of Wands, for me, energy of action, activity. Although it is called completion in this deck, which is interesting. And then you have 4 of Swords, which is a time of rest, so that you can recharge. So this is coming into the near future. Why the 4 of Wands? I think you're going to be able to, once you get the outcome of this and you find out that you were accepted, or that you got the position, or even that you made up with the person that you've been dating, it's going to give you just the sigh of relief. You're going to have the ability to just chill a little bit and relax, and regain your strength. We got the Queen of Wands and the Three of Wands. So yeah, this is definitely very future forward looking. So once you get, once you achieve whatever this is, and I feel like you're definitely going to be achieving something, you'll be getting some kind of news in the near future. You'll be able to take a little break, but then, you know, you got to get going again. You're going to be that Queen of Wands, lots of energy, Three of Wands, planning your path forward decisively with all your passion, energy behind it, and that's where we get the Prince of Wands here coming in. He's steering that chariot. He's full of fire, energy, gusto. He's moving forward. He doesn't see any obstacles. He's got that youthful energy happening. Just this new excitement. All right, why the Prince of Wands? Tell me more about the Prince of Wands, Spirit. The Five of Swords. So you're going to need to really overcome that inner confusion that you're going through, that inner sense of defeat that you keep kind of, I don't know why you keep, you're going to have to really overcome that, Gemini, okay? I mean, whatever this is, there may be obstacles, but you're going to have to really, you're going to have to move forward in with confidence to move past those obstacles. I'm really being drawn to what looks like right here, I don't know what that is. It looks like shards of ice to me. It looks like ice, and the Prince of Wands is just so fiery, but there is this obstacle in his way, and he needs to cross that barrier. For you, Gemini, I think you need to cross this barrier of self-doubt that you keep lifting up in front of you for some reason. Tell me more about the Prince of Wands. The Sun, yeah, there's a lot of healing here for you. There's a lot of success coming in for you. And this is also a card of teamwork. So I think that if you are wondering how to achieve this particular goal, it will be okay for you to ask for advice. At the bottom of the deck, 3 of discs coming through, which just kind of really reinforces to me that should you need advice or help, don't be afraid to ask for it. Seek out people that you admire. Seek out the people in your world whose opinion you respect. Because as you can see in this 3 of discs card, which I just love, I think it's so great. These people are all like, you know, they're looking at the work, they're assessing it, they're analyzing it, and they are all putting their opinions in. So I think that some kind of collaborative work will be good for you and will be helpful for you. So don't be afraid to reach out for advice and for help from your friends and from your mentors. Okay, why the Ace of Cups? Tell me about the Ace of Cups in the external, Spirit. Tell me about the Ace of Cups, please. The Queen of Cups. So yeah, this is something, lots of hopes, lots of dreams. This is a new project, a new relationship, something new that's coming into your life, that's being birthed. This really fires up your imagination, and it gets your creative juices flowing, basically. And it's very fertile. You have this energy of fertility and unconditional love surrounding you right now, Gemini, so you should take advantage of that. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles coming in. These are offers. I think that you will have this job offer given to you soon, Gemini, if you haven't had it already. Or you will also get an offer of help. So if this seems like a little bit of, as we were saying earlier, if it feels a little overwhelming, make sure to ask for help because you will get it. Okay, why the 10 of Cups and the obstacles, please? Why the Ten of Cups and the obstacles for Gemini, Spirit? Why the Ten of Cups? The Nine of Wands, feeling really defensive. The wounded warrior, lots of people like to call the Nine of Wands. In this deck, you know, she really looks battered. Her cat is in the tree about to pounce, should need be. There are all these like wands on the ground that she's fought, all the battles that she's won in the past on the ground, but feeling really defensive, feeling like you're always fighting, you're always walking uphill. Why the Ten of Cups? Why the Ten of Cups and the obstacles, please, and why the Nine of Wands, Spirit? The Ace of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, it's really important that you, as I was saying earlier, and I'm just getting that even stronger, it's really important that you put aside these past disappointments, past experiences that didn't work out the way you wanted them to, because it's time for you to get that new energy. With the Prince of Wands, you've got the Ace of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles, and this is a traditional Rider-Waite deck, unlike the Seven of Pentacles in the top deck, coming out as the final card. In this deck, this is very much a card of reaping what you sow, planning for the long haul, and then enjoying the fruits of your labors. So it's really important that you change your mindset with that Ace of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, this is a new energy coming in for you. This is a new opportunity. This is newness. Okay, get rid of the old ways of thinking, because we're done with that. And the astrology talks about that too, right? We're done with the old ways of thinking. We're moving into a new time where we can start fresh, basically, right? Okay, why the Seven of Discs at the end? Let's get clarity on that on the end. Why the Seven of Discs at the end? So, the end of the month really sees you kind of really reaping what you sow, right? Seeing the results of your thinking. So it's going to be really important for you, Gemini. I keep saying it over and over and over again, for you to think positively as you surmount these obstacles that get placed in your way throughout the month. You need to realize that they are just obstacles. It's a obstacle course, right? You are going to need to maneuver a little bit this month, Gemini. Okay, why the Seven of Discs at the end of the month for Gemini? Please, Spirit. We get the Death card again, so transition. Death card again, let's see, Seven of Discs, transition. All right, and then we end with the Nine of Pentacles and the World. So yeah, really important that you stay clear about your strengths and the skills that you have and the talents that you bring and the worth that you have in a relationship. If we're talking about a relationship, I really feel that if we're talking about a relationship, it might come to an end at the end of the month for you, Gemini. But that's okay, because you just need to stand in your worth. The Nine of Pentacles, very independent card. And you can see this like freedom that this person feels, right? As she sits there reading her book in her orchard, doing what she likes to do. And then the World is this like Yahoo throwing the cap up in the air and moving on to the next phase in life. So for those of you actually that, that I really felt compelled to talk about colleges, I think some of you are graduating college at the end of the month, or graduating high school at the end of the month, going into college, or perhaps you're graduating college and going into grad school, or you're just graduating college, graduating a program. Doesn't have to be college, it could be any kind of like any kind of certification program or anything that gives you the tools to move on to the next phase of life successfully, because it's like throwing the cap up in the air, the graduation cap up in the air, and that world card, very much a feeling of freedom and new opportunities coming in your way. So it's just really important for you to not think negatively this month, Gemini. I think everything looks like it's working out really well for you, so just try to, this is your new reality, get rid of that old sense of like a feeling that things don't always go your way or that you're not worthy, because you are. You totally are, Gemini. So let's pull a Nature's Whispers Oracle card for you. Some advice for you, Gemini, for the month of May. Thank you, Spirit. What advice do you have for Gemini for the month of May? These cards are so big, it's hard for me to shuffle them sometimes. I'm just gonna shuffle them a little more, get some more energy into them. What advice do you have for Gemini for the month of May? Thank you, Spirit. What advice do you have for Gemini for the month of May? I got 2 sticky cards here. All right, we've got Seek Beauty and Laughter for you. I'm going to pull out the book and I'm going to read from the book for these. They're short, but the book is so profound. I love the book. So let me pull out that book, see what we have to say, see what it has to say. For 44, Seek Beauty. This is a time to reflect on love and to seek out beauty. Create memories. Take time to enjoy your experiences, celebrations, and special occasions. Okay, so there we go. That was the Four of Wands and the Four of Swords together. That's interesting. The recollection of happy moments will support you. Look not only in the world around you, but also within. Seek out the loving qualities that you appreciate about yourself. Search for your own beauty. Look at yourself and the world around you from a new perspective. All right, that's what we were saying. You have that, also the Hangman there. Okay, that's brilliant. I love it. I love it when the cards all come together. All right, and 47 for Laughter. Laughter breaks up stagnant energy, gets things moving, and helps relax you. Laughter is a powerful antidote to stress, pain, and conflict. Nothing works faster or more dependably to bring your mind and body back into balance than a good laugh. Humor lightens your burdens, inspires hope, connects you to others, and keeps you grounded, focused, and alert. All right, Gemini. I mean, I've never known a Gemini that didn't have a good sense of humor, so I think that, both of those cards are really good advice for Gemini. I'm going to pull one more Oracle card for you from the Blue Messiah deck. Oh, we got 2. All right, we got Inner Vision, which really speaks to me again about the seeking beauty and trusting yourself and recognizing your strengths. We also got Energetic Shield. I'm going to pull up Energetic Shield because I feel like, sorry, I keep shaking the table. Let me pull up Energetic Shield and give a quick read. See what the cards want to say, what advice this oracle deck would like to give you. Okay, Gemini, when we send love in response to hate, we become spiritual alchemists. That was a quote by Wayne Dyer. It can be easy to pick up the energy of others when you are sensitive and empathic by nature. Sometimes this energy can be quite exhausting and draining to your own energetic body. If you are sensing and picking up energy from another that holds ill intentions toward you, send them love. When you send love in response to hate, anger, jealousy, envy, and more, you transmute the energy thrown at you into love. It is through the power of unconditional love that miracles occur. Remember, behind every act of fear lives an inner child in need of love. Responding with love does not feed the flames of rage and other low vibrational states. Instead, it extinguishes this energy and heals the situation with peace and understanding. By reacting, responding, and getting caught up in the lower vibrational energy of others, you unconsciously allow their energy to have power and to grow within you. This creates disharmony and blocks that, if left unresolved, can attract further undesirable emotional scenarios. Okay, so this card is really clarifying that Seven of Discs at the end from the top deck for us. So that's really brilliant. Okay, only through the authentic expression of unconditional love is healing achieved. If you respond with the mind and only wear the mask of peace and love, the emotional, lower vibrational energy will continue to resurface over and over again. As the saying goes, what you resist will continue to persist. So the path of least resistance is indeed the path of unconditional love. Okay, I'm really getting this for those of you with a relationship that was ending. It's never fun to end a relationship, but try to do it through love. And if you want, rewind this so you can listen to the advice again, because I think this is really speaking to you. Okay, and this card deals with the heart chakra. So your exercise is to visualize a bubble of love surrounding those who come from a place of fear and send them loving thoughts every day. Your affirmation is, I am cultivating universal compassion and infinite love for all beings. Okay, so as you end this relationship, send them off with love, okay? Send them off with love. Recognize that we're not all in the same vibrational state. We haven't all learned certain lessons. We haven't all learned how to keep ourselves in a vibration of love. So just remember to laugh, value yourself this month, treat others with love. I don't know, Gemini, this is a really nice spread for you for this month. You have a lot of positive stuff going on, a lot of new opportunities coming in for you. So take advantage of those. I love it. Okay, that's all I got for you for now. If you found this useful, please click that like button or drop a comment in the comment box. Let me know how it connected to you. That's helpful for me. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Let's go on this journey together. All right, Gemini, have a great month. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.